He really got behind that one.
Oh, this needs to hold on to the fairway. Nice out the rough here.
This putt is from 17 feet away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
What a shot there for eagle. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This is a hybrid. Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
That just missed. Okay, now looking at this putt to save par. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. This putt to get to 4 under par. Let's check in with Henny.
This is a 12-footer here.
The putt goes in, and Rich, what a hole.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
The 5th at TPC Boston, the most important shot, probably the first one.
Yes, you have to find the fairway here, and it's sometimes not driver. There is a run out and the fairway, but from there, you got a pretty easy, straightforward second shot to a long, narrow green, just that one deep bunker on the left-hand side that could cause some issues.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Ooh, this is gonna work.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
The 6th, the TPC Boston, another par 4 as well, and position off the tee critical.
The bunkers down the right-hand side, only a 3-wood to get to those, but you take out the driver, all of a sudden that water down the left-hand side lurks. From there, you have a green that sits above you just a slight bit. Water still comes into play, especially when they put that pin front left.
Opting for the 9-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
I like the looks of this.
All right, bold. I like this play.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And a very long putt remains. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Oh, this looks good early. Wow. This putt left for birdie. And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day. As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots. Let's see what happens here at number 8.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. John, what's he looking at with this putt?
What a putt coming up, guys. 43 feet at least to the cup from there.
Oh. Here's one to walk away with a par. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it. Great shot indeed.
And a 4-footer left. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Okay, a lot to like there as he moves to 8 under par. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
That's another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Love the 11th hole here at TPC Boston, Rich. It's a great par 3.
Yeah, it's long in length, but you also have a massive, massive green complex there up in the distance. The green does run a little bit from left to right and from back to front, but the design of this hole, long hole, massive green, is a fantastic feature of it.
Great looking shot, this. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's breaking left to right.
Looks pretty good. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently 9 under for the event. Some of the most noticeable improvements at TPC Boston in the redesign by Gil Hance starts here at the par 4 12th.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
A 7-footer right here. Oh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Well, this is an impressive display by our leader. Now out by 6 shots over the field. The 13th's another par 4, but you're working back up the hill.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
This one heading towards the green. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 14th at TPC Boston is a dogleg right to left, downhill. The tee shot is your paramount position.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
A birdie putt awaits.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Yeah, but some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron. Back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
And about 110 yards left to the hole. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. On the green, but some work to do. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's got to go uphill and to the right, it seems.
Not a good line.
All right, not bad from there. He's got this one for par. Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Henny, tell us about this putt.
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Job well done with the birdie right there. It's a double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
I don't like the looks of that one. It appears to be headed toward the rough. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. A look at the lie in the greenside rough.
Looking nice.
And now a tap in for bogey. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, teeing off on the final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out. This looks like a really strong tee shot. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
This one's looking like approximately 210 yards.
That's a great position to be in after that approach. This would be an incredible way to close out the round with the clubhouse lead. Talk about finishing in style. An eagle to close it out. And the wait in the clubhouse is over. Our featured player has won. What a fantastic week. Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. And let's see what he can do here today. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
This would be a great up and down.
Come on, don't be shy.
It's tracking towards the cup. That's one of those putts that you're proud of, even if it doesn't drop. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
The second at Central Otago, Rich, is a par 5, which players feel like they'll be able to get there in 2, but they've still got to be very accurate.
They do. Some trees lining both the left and right sides of the fairway. Fairway does pinch in, so the bigger hitters need to worry about that. The second shot, though, back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that sits well above you. Massive outcropping of rocks on the right-hand side short, but anything missing long and left goes down to a really low valley area.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. Lining this one out from a fair ways. Well, this one's come out on a good line. Good speed about it. Look at this. Let's get back to it, shall we? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And as we check in with the standings, they're currently sharing the lead with Hideki Matsuyama.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Over to the third here at Central Otago, and it's a par 4. The length isn't the feature, though.
Just a little bit different look off the tee. Got out of bounds down the right-hand side. There's a bunker in the distance that is reachable, so you have to lay it back short of that. And the second shot is to a sliver of a green. Do not miss it out on the right-hand side. It could go out of bounds. Why chance it?
Oh, right by the hole. Setting up for his third shot. It's just about 3 feet away. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The fourth is the first of the par 3s at Central Otago, requiring a very well-executed mid-iron shot.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Oh, that is going to be just fine.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
Job done. Let's head to the next. And that will take him to 2 under. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Rich, how good is it the PGA Tour has gone to venues like this? This fifth hole, a strong par 4.
It is. This is an amazing hole. Rock outcroppings both left and right off the tee from there. And just a pencil-like green in the distance. You've got a lot of danger out to the right-hand side. If you make 4 here, you're pleased.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt is about 17 feet long.
This for back-to-back birdies.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, this one's going to break pretty hard to the left.
Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 3 under. Updating the leaderboard now, and our featured player is on top with Hideki Matsuyama right behind them. The 6th hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par 4, this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. A par putt on the table. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Looking good.
This is going right at the hole. Yes! And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. The 7th hole at Central Otago gives the player a decision off the tee, Rich.
This is really cool. It's framed by a rock outcropping right in the heart of the fairway. I tell you what, I'm taking driver out here every single day. Downwind, I can fly it back into the wind. I need driver just to get to it. From there, again, a long green surrounded by humps and hollows. Such a fun hole.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
And an outside chance here.
Has it got enough pace? Oh, that's so cruel. And that should secure the par on this one. After that hole, this player is currently in first spot with Hideki Matsuyama close behind him in second. The 8th hole is a strong par 3 here at Central Otago.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Not a bad play, that one. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Ooh. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is for par.
Looking good. Well done. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. This 9th hole at Central Otago, Rich, is a strong way to finish the outward 9.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Maybe going for the green, are we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Sitting at -3. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This putt, it's to save the par.
Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will right.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 11th is the longest hole at Central Otago, measuring 593 yards.
This is a whopper of a par 5. Only the longest in the game are going to get there in 2. Tree on the right-hand side. That's a great aiming point. For the layup, you're going to have to be mindful of some rocks short of the green. And then the 3rd shot from there, better watch your spin. Anything coming up short right is going to fall well shy of the green.
Oh, that was pure. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, I like the look of the 12th hole at Central Otago, Ridge. A short one, which I'm sure some big hitters are going to want to try and take on.
And they should or could be able to, depending on the winds. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side just a little bit and look at this green. It works in from both left and the right-hand side. This is almost a gimme birdie.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Ooh, that almost went down. Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got an old double breaker here. It's going to go left to begin with and then right.
pretty handy here. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Here it comes, tracking. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. The 13th at Central Otago requires a very accurate tee shot.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Pretty good shot there.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. The 14th hole is a par 3, Rich, but the tee shot really requires some sense and sensibility.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Good look at a birdie here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th hole, Rich, at Central Otago. I'm just drooling. This par 5's another stunner.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here, once you get close to the green, is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And that putt drops, now 9 under, as we head to the stretch.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
The 16th, Rich, is just a picture-perfect par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, what a putt. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. As we near the conclusion of our round, Rich, 17 requires a shot we haven't seen yet on the course.
We haven't. I love this fairway. It cambers both right and left into the center of the fairway, but the second shot right here sits well below the fairway, hidden by these rock outcroppings. So a blind second shot to a tiny green. This is just a wonderful, wonderful par 4.
Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Good shot there.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And Rich, as we arrive at the final hole here at Central Otago, I'm a little upset because it's been just a stunning days out.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And now this for a final score of 60. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf. But the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough to win back-to-back weeks. That's reserved for just the top players in the game, like me, back in 2002.
And that second win was a major, if you don't mind.
I gotta say, Luke, check Wikipedia. I'm awesome.
Doesn't that sum it up? I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.